Welcome to the Fire Away Podcast. That is the Fire Away Podcast. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's do it.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Fire Away Podcast. I'm your host, Mark Meyer, with Fred Anders, Matt Williams, Mike Sirac on the S&I, Kelly Kepley on the sound.
Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning.
Thank you for checking out another episode of the podcast. You can check out all episodes wherever you get your podcast. Follow us on Instagram at fire_away podcast. What's going on, guys?
Not too much, buddy. How are you?
I'm good, and I'm excited. We got food in the studio.
Yeah.
Hope you came hungry.
Yeah, we came hungry today. We are going to put some things to rest today. If you've been listening to the show, you know that Matt Williams has his idea of what real people food is and what Lancaster, Ephrata, is it Ephrata, Pennsylvania people. So we got some food we're going to try out on the show.
I think he's blinded by the Amish light, is what I think.
It looks good. It looks good.
Well, I've had a few of these items, and they are good.
They are good. Okay, so
in the past.
Leave it to Fred to know what all the sweets are.
But look, so Matt is maybe a little bit biased. I'm just
we're gonna go a little bit,
yeah. Fat guy likes food. Fred's had some, so we wanted to get an honest opinion. So we brought in an expert today, our special guest. Yeah, food expert, review expert. Ricky
40,000 followers on Instagram.
That's right. Yeah, 40,000 on Instagram, 90,000 on TikTok. Welcome to the show, Ricky Jarrell.
Welcome, Ricky.
Yeah, man. So we're excited to have you on here. We brought you on here because you do food reviews, and tell us a little bit about that, man. Tell us what you got going on your channel.
Real quick, before you jump into that, I do have one question for you. Come rolling in here. It looks like you've been in the powdered sugar factory.
Yeah.
Did you do a challenge with powdered sugar?
Nah.
No. Come out of the shop. That's all. Yeah, that's all shop stuff. Okay, good. I want to make sure.
It gives a little flavor to the food. You just dip in a little salt, a little sodium bicarb. So what's going on, man? Tell us a little bit about your channel and what kind of got you into it. What got you started on the food review stuff?
It was like COVID 2020, and I was just bored at home. And I'd go to the store with my parents, and I'd be looking at this food, and I'd be like, dang, that looked good.
So you just were like, I'm going to try this food, and then...
Yeah, but I didn't want to waste my money on it, so I was like, if I make a page, then it kind of evens out. Then I'm doing something with it.
Yeah, you're not just wasting food. You're giving it honest reviews. Oh, we got your page up here. Look at S&I on the scene. We got... So I'm sorry this is only an audio show, but what we're looking at is Ricky's TikTok page. Ricky's got 90,000 followers. He does so not just food reviews. Rick, what else do you do on there?
I'll be doing like food challenges too, seeing how many bites I can eat stuff in.
You got to morph that thing.
Yeah. Morpharoni.
Morpharoni. I like it.
What are some of your favorite ones that you've done?
I think the second newest one, I really like that one. The Dunkin' Donuts. I just went there and I asked the worker, was like, give me your favorite thing on the menu.
Okay, what was it?
I don't even know. It was some weird coffee.
It was a coffee. Okay, and you tried it out and did a review. So I mean, you guys.
Have you gone to any of these places and they know you from your TikTok or your Instagram?
One place, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep. Does that feel cool? Is that cool when you do that?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah. Where was it at?
Pimento's Brothers.
Oh yeah,
whatever it's called.
So we got ourselves a celebrity in here.
Yeah, I wouldn't say all that, man.
Mike will not stop going to the crock pot. I love it.
Gotta make sure it doesn't burn.
Now, have you hit that magic number at TikTok or something? Don't you start making money off?
Yeah.
Have you hit that magic number?
Yeah,
Okay.
Nice. Congratulations, man. That's awesome, dude.
What is that number?
10K followers.
So after 10K, you start making money off.
Yeah. So now they pay for your food. And you're doing it. Nice,
awesome,
man. Well, you should have bought this stuff. No.
Now, what about Instagram? Do they...
It's an invite-only program, and I guess I'm not cool enough to be on it, so...
Hey, you're getting there, man. We're going to get you at least 18 more followers after this today.
That's right. So, 18.
Oh, man. This is kind of cool, dude. So we had known you do this. It's for those of you that want to follow Ricky, it's Review by Rick on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube as well. Is that your handle on YouTube as well?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you can go to his links are on his profile on all those platforms. So you can follow him. I watched quite a few of them going through. I know you promote yourself on your car. It was funny because Mike just came to that realization that that's who you were. That Reviews by Rick in the parking lot was Ricky. So cool. Now you know, and we know why you're here. I'm just interested, man. I want to know a little bit more about it. Like, has there been anywhere you just were not feeling it?
Like mood wise or what?
No,
like
just food wise. Like, man, I took one bite of this and I just don't want to eat it anymore.
I did Vegemite.
That's Australian.
Yeah, it's so salty.
It's like is it like a jelly consistency?
More runny.
Oh, that doesn't even sound good. Okay.
No.
I've heard of Vegemite.
Oh, Vegemite sandwich.
It's like, I've heard of it's like a spread on there.
I'm sorry. When you're saying this, all I'm thinking is Vitamin to Vegemin from
that song. Right?
I Love Lucy.
So apparently, from what I hear, Vegemite's a thick brown Australian food spread made from leftover brewer's yeast.
That's a song by Men at Work.
Yeah.
So where'd you get that at?
Amazon.
Just ordered it off Amazon.
Yeah.
So not a fan, huh?
No, it's might be the lowest rating on the page.
You weren't a fan of the lettuce challenge either.
Oh no! What, my dad tell you about that?
No, I was watching it.
Tell me about the lettuce
Oh, my
challenge.
goodness.
Tell us about the
That
lettuce
was terrible. I think it was over under 6.5 bites on a head of lettuce.
Oh, okay.
It was just my dinner one night, casual.
Just casually eating a head of lettuce.
And I didn't cut the root out or anything.
Oh,
And that's nasty.
So learn the hard way on that one.
Yeah.
so
6.5.
so where do you come up with the number? Do you just you look at it and say, I think I can or I think I can't?
Yeah.
Do you just kind of come up with that number? Do you have other people come up with the number for you?
Normally, I'll just like do it myself. But if I'm unsure, I'll ask my dad, my mom, ask people, and then take the average of that.
Okay.
And make that the line.
All right.
What
So there's a little
people
science
think.
behind the numbers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got this down.
Yeah, he can eye up things. Is there anything you really looking forward to? You got anything coming down the pipe that
Chicken
you really
Popeye.
No, not any of this.
Popeye.
Let me tell you, folks, the chicken noodle soup behind us.
So we're gonna get into that. But do you got anything coming down the pipe that you're excited about?
I'm running out of ideas, honestly.
Yeah.
So
All right,
if y'all
well.
have any ideas, let me know.
Yeah, you heard it here. Yeah, he's looking
I'm up
for
to that
something.
challenge.
Yeah. So do you enjoy doing reviews more or the challenges more?
The challenges do better views wise.
So that
I
makes
throw
sense.
them in there.
Challenges more. Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
enjoy the reviews more.
I would think people would want to, the challenges really kind of pique their interest and see if you
Yeah.
can do these certain things.
Yeah. Did you did the spicy stuff? You do any of that stuff?
I did the one chip challenge way back when I first started.
Yeah.
Thought I was gonna die. I thought that was my life over.
Yeah. I can't do spicy.
That's the one and done there, huh?
Yeah, I haven't gone back spicy challenges since.
So you went to the new. So you said you're talking about the new Permanente Brothers that just opened. Is that where you were?
By BWI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one they went nursery. What you get there? I'm curious because here's what I'll tell you. I've been there twice, and it was good but dry both times. My sandwich was very dry. Like they put too much meat on it, and it was just dried out. I'm curious of what your thoughts were.
I liked it. I don't remember what I ordered though.
No,
But it was good.
He liked it. Yeah, all right.
The milkshake was bad, but
The milkshake was bad. How do you have a bad milkshake?
It was like water.
so not enough flavor,
Yeah.
just like more milk.
No bueno.
Yeah, it was. That's what I said in the review. I said it was more milk than shake.
More milk than shake. All right. What is your?
I refuse to eat at that place.
What are your
Pittsburgh.
okay? What are your thoughts? You milkshake wise. All right, so let's get into milkshake because I have a theory. So Chick-fil-A's milkshakes are awesome in my opinion. Have you tried the new banana one?
Yeah.
I hear it's really good.
I haven't had it.
No?
I love their peach one.
See, I
dig
don't.
the
Do,
peach.
well, you said that.
Didn't you
said
do a
it
review on
before.
the banana one?
Yep.
You did a review on the banana one. Man,
I'm telling you,
shame on me.
I went down the TikTok hole on his.
Yeah,
TikTok
you went
recently.
down
Oh my
the
God.
Ricky
Nerded
hole.
out on the TikTok.
I did.
Nice. So, what's your thoughts? What did you think about that?
I didn't really like it all that much.
No?
I just had so much hype for it because I seen it like on Instagram 2 months ago, and I'm like, dang, that's gonna be good.
Was
Then,
not, huh?
Then I tried it, and it was just like banana pudding.
You know, one of my favorite. Well, it's called like the banana.
I
pudding
mean, yeah,
shake,
but
right?
like, have you had Dave Henson's pie? His
I
banana
have,
pie.
yeah.
That was way better than the shake was.
Yeah, Dave's banana pudding and his Oreo one, man, are really
Yeah.
good. They're super sweet though. You can only have so much.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
All right. So what are favorite? What's your favorite one you've done? Your
My
favorite
favorite-
challenge?
Favorite.
Yeah. Do you
challenge.
have? I mean, I'm sure you have a couple of them off the top of your head, but favorite challenge?
Challenge wise, I don't really know. I
Yeah.
can go favorite video.
Yeah. All right, let's do that.
Like, this one's from a really long time ago, so like the editing on it isn't that good, but it was a good idea. You know what ChatGPT is?
Yeah.
I know Mike does for sure, but I wasn't trying to say it like that. But
He's a nerd. We're dumb.
computer guy. But I asked ChatGPT. I was like, "What should I get from McDonald's?"
Okay.
And I went McDonald's, ordered what it told me to, and tried it.
So
And
that's pretty cool.
I just like the idea
What
of
did it
it.
tell you?
I don't remember. This was like a year ago.
All right.
But I thought it was a good idea.
Can we see that? Can we see what he ordered on there?
Yeah, we're curious.
We still have it. We'll look it up while he's checking.
Is there any?
And that was a
any
review. That was a review.
Yes, sir.
Not a challenge. Okay.
Is there any food you refuse to eat?
Not really. Like I'll stay away from mustard and stuff and pickles. People get on me that for all the time. They're like, "You don't like pickles?" I'm like, "Yeah, they're nasty." It's like,
see, I
what about
disagree.
But
it?
would you do it for a challenge?
One time I did over under gags on a pickle, which is a little weird. But
Have you had? Let me ask you this: have you had the different flavored pickles? And what I mean by that is like the ones that are
Like the
soaking in
O-Snap?
stuff.
the Kool-Aid ones?
No, not that gross stuff. But like at the there's a market by my house. I can't think of what it's called, but it's like a fresh produce market, and they got like I don't know, pickles, and it's like soaking in different
Habaneros.
Yes,
and
thank you,
different-
thank
yeah,
you.
Yeah, no,
Habanero pickles.
They're
and-
good.
They're
Habaneros
good.
are
Right?
really good.
I mean, I like pickles, so I guess it's,
Yeah,
if you don't
I'm a
like
pickle
pickles,
guy,
you're not
too.
going to like it, whether it's habanero or Kool-Aid. I guess that makes perfect sense. On I don't know if I do a Kool-Aid pickle.
I'm not sounding very
I'm not
enthusiastic about
I'm not
a Kool-Aid pickle.
guy. Do you do any drinks? Do you do any challenges with drinks besides milkshakes?
Oh my goodness! I did half a gallon of milk chug one time.
I saw
It was
that.
like
I
over
was-
under a minute.
I was thinking like a big milkshake, right? You see how fast you can suck
Yeah.
that thing down without getting a brain freeze.
So there's a chicken. There's a chicken roost.
Chicken
Anybody
roost,
heard
yeah.
chicken roost? Yeah. So it's like a pound burger. I'm probably not exactly. And then it's like a 1 pound milkshake or
I think it's 5 pounds. Or
5
something.
pound milkshake, and they do a challenge. It's in Annapolis, Maryland. It's been on all the food shows. Have you done it?
No.
You interested in doing
I
it?
wouldn't be able to do it.
No, you don't think so?
No, for a fact.
So you're not into the how much you can eat stuff.
I mean,
It's
I had a
it's just how
5
much
pound
you-
burrito one time.
How'd that work
5
out for you?
pound.
Yeah.
Good.
How'd that work out for you? Did you knock it
Yeah, I
out?
finished it. This was back in my prime though. Like I
Whoa,
trained
first of all, look at the hair.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
an old video.
All right, so we pulled up the Chat GPT McDonald's order on Ricky's page. So check it out if when you get done listening to the show here. But Ricky's got this red, flowing, beautiful locks.
Beautiful locks.
And like, before we get into this, I do want to say I know you said something about
You look
the
like a
editing.
redheaded Joe Dirt.
A little bit.
Yeah, Joe Red Dirt. So I want to say something about before you said something, but what I did notice about your users, the editing is fantastic, man. You do a great job on the editing of your video. So I wanted to give you that shout out.
It is very cool. You do an awesome job, buddy. You
All right.
do a good job.
Can we watch this? Can we watch
It's
this,
fun.
Mike?
So hold on. Oh yeah. All right. So
SpongeBob hoodie's pretty dope too.
yeah.
All right, so Ricky,
All right.
he's asking Chat GPT what he should get from McDonald's.
You said the editing's not good on this one. You're doing a great job, buddy. And this is toward the beginning. You said.
Yeah, this
I
is
like
like
it.
a year and a half ago.
Okay. All right. You look like you were
Yeah.
speeding. You look like you were speeding, Ricky. Slow down, buddy.
I wasn't even driving though.
Okay.
That was my mom.
All right. Tell her to slow down a little bit.
Big Macs. I haven't had a Big Mac in so long.
You know what? And when I was a kid, they were good, but I don't ever get them anymore either. But I very rarely go to McDonald's.
I seen that he didn't like the pickles on that Big Mac.
Oh,
Oh man, a
I
5.4
wasn't
out of
messing with
10.
it, man.
Oh man,
So that's one thing I do got to say is when I'm watching his reviews, he'll be sitting there and be like, "Oh, it's so good, it's so good," and then he comes out with like a 6.7. I'm like, "Well,
what's got? All right, so
have you
what's
ever
gotten
given
a-
like an 8
There you
or a
go.
9?"
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna
Have
say.
you?
My scale is 0 is like I'm vomiting before I'm trying it. Like it just smells so bad that I can't even fathom eating it.
Was that like Vegemite? Was that a 0?
I think it was a 2.9.
Okay.
But a 10 is the best food I've ever had. So a 10 on the page might never happen.
No.
But
have you ever had a 10?
no.
No. Okay.
Until today.
A chicken pot pie.
Well, hey, let's get into that. Let's get into what Matt said. So if you've been listening, you've known that we have debated what chicken pot pie is on this show, and
It's not a debate, but go ahead.
and we've brought up shoe fly pie before on the show, and I definitely feel like I had heard of it, but I know I've never had it. I seen it at the Amish market a couple weeks ago when I was there, but it just doesn't make my list of what I want to buy at the Amish market and eat. It'll never make my list. Maybe, I don't know, might like it. So we got some shoe fly pie in front of us. We got a peanut butter whoopie pie. We got what's this? Is this pumpkin?
Pumpkin whoopie pie.
Pumpkin whoopie pie. Sign me up for pumpkin. I am a fall girl. I love pumpkin.
Living in a fall world.
Yeah, pumpkin blizzards at Dairy Queen. Oh my goodness,
They
sign
are
me.
good.
So
But I refuse. I refuse to eat pumpkin
Until it's fall. I'm with you. I haven't even had my pumpkin coffee yet.
Yeah, nope, me neither. But that's one of my favorite flavors.
Did you not feel the temperatures in the morning this week? It's fall.
Get out of here. I'm going to go home and cut the grass today and still sweat my butt off.
Get out of here.
I'm going to September 22nd. You will see me with my Uggs on and my
fan's off.
coffee.
The fan's off.
Fan is off. It was off because it was buzzing. But
okay.
So we got some shoe fly pie. We got 2 different flavors of whoopie pie, and we got some chicken stuff in the crock pot. And we're going to debate whether or not this is. Listen, first of all, you just heard what I said, right? It's in a crock pot, and it's chicken pot pie from.
Well, hold on. It is Matt Williams' Amish version of a.
So,
chicken
Matt, where
pot
is this
pie.
from?
First of all, it's not Matt Williams.
Well, you're the one.
These are just facts, bud. Well, I told you I would produce the facts. And I brought the chicken pot pie in.
Yeah, but I've showed you facts on the internet. I've showed you what a pot pie looks like on the internet. You choose not to like those facts.
So
anyway,
like I said, when I
digress. I digress.
It's a Dutch pot pie.
Like Matt, I said when I brought this in today. This is Dutch Way.
Okay.
Dutch Way is a local grocery store up there. I've never had their version of chicken pot pie. I usually get it. It's called Spring Glen Foods. That's what I prefer, but they didn't have Spring Glen at Dutch Way, so I got Dutch Way's brand. So I'm trying this one for the first time also today.
All right,
but I think, and if even not a podcast, but bringing the one that I like in and having Ricky try that one also, giving his.
Yeah, I'm excited about it, man. I'm excited to have Ricky try these, and I'm excited for all of us to try them.
I'm not going to lie though. I'm looking. Our IT guy here had the picture of a Dutch pot pie up on the screen, and it looks tasty. I'm assuming it's going to be good, but it looks like soup. Yeah. It's very soupy.
It's chicken pot pie without the crust.
Because that's a chicken pie.
It's soupy. Well, there's more than chicken in there. You got peas, you got carrots.
Yeah, see, not usually, but I'm sure like different areas you go in Dutch country.
My wife makes a fantastic homemade chicken pot pie.
Chicken pie with
and
crust.
It is fantastic.
I mean, look at this picture. It looks.
Yes.
It looks like. It looks like
it's
raviolis.
It is dull. It's very bland.
Ricky,
that's why I should put
does that look like raviolis in the right hand pot there? What does that look like to you?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, raviolis. So
some chicken broth.
Yeah, there's no denying it probably is good. It's not a matter of it's good or not in my eyes. It's a matter of what it's called.
What it's called.
You know what I mean? What it's called. With the proper name. And I'm not saying that's the wrong name. You guys call it Dutch chicken pot pie. I'm on board with that. I'm on board with the way you guys call your food and how you call your food, right? All I'm telling you is we call our food another way the same thing, and we just look at a different version. Okay? Anyway, I digress.
So
getting really wrapped up in the chicken
feel like
pot pie
we
stuff.
got to try this shoe fly pie first because that's what I'm curious about. Is everybody cool with that?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
shoe fly pie.
Shoe fly pie, and then we're going to talk about what it is because I have no idea what this is.
All right.
Cheers, everybody.
1, 2, 3.
It's good. It's good. I don't know what it is, but it's good. It's almost like
there's definitely molasses in it.
Molasses,
but you can read the ingredients. I don't know what all's in it.
It's got a pumpkin pie consistency to me, and
go.
It's got a little bit of sweetness in it.
Molasses, crumb pie, soda, rivel cake. Regional state. It's from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, right. Shocker. It was. All right. Let's defer to the professional.
It's saying it may have originated among the Pennsylvania Dutch from the 1880s as a molasses crumb cake.
Okay.
Sometimes
They used molasses for everything back then.
Oh yeah. Well, I think it because you could keep it forever.
Yeah.
I mean, jar that or can it or whatever you're doing.
My mother-in-law still does, and she's like, "Your daughter loves. She loves my green beans." I'm like, "Yeah, because you cover them in molasses."
Ricky, how many bites did you take?
I took one bite.
One bite.
Yeah,
you need another bite to make a review?
It's good, man.
What would you give it?
7.4.
A 7.4.
That's pretty good.
It tastes
Yeah. 7.4. Congratulations, Pennsylvania.
Hey, so all you Ricky followers, you need to get yourself some shoe fly pie. We'll give out Matt Williams' number later. He'll be able to bring it up for you.
I'm going to have another piece. That was pretty good.
Another piece.
Yeah. No, another bite.
Another bite.
I'm sorry. You're right. I need that whole piece yet.
Like I told you, if you ever get the chance, warmed up a little bit with scoop of vanilla ice cream.
She likes tasty. This isn't as thick as some of the other ones I've had in the past.
Here's what I'll
some
tell
of them get like thick.
Yep.
I will add this to my buy list on the Amish market. It's going to be hard to beat out a pumpkin roll or carrot cake because that's my favorite, but this is pretty good.
Mark, you like pumpkin roll?
I love pumpkin roll.
When my mom makes her pumpkin roll this Christmas, I'll bring you some.
Awesome. Sign
I
me
think
up.
the best I've ever had.
Yeah, that and carrot cake, man. Every time I go to the Amish
yeah.
market, I'm getting something like that.
My brother, every year on my birthday, my wife make me a homemade carrot cake, shaved carrots and all.
She must really love you.
Well, yeah, I don't know
My
why,
wife
but
won't
she
even
does.
buy me one.
Yeah. But yeah, so anyway, 7.4 on the shoe fly pie.
7.4.
My man, that's good. That's a good review.
Yeah, if you look
Now-
at this page, that's a really good review.
Now, if we were to do a challenge on the shoe fly pie, are we over under the whole thing in?
So
Let's see here.
it's a standard pie size, a small
pie
pie. It's
size,
not
yeah.
like your Costco size pie. It's just like you bought, what's the
like a what is this? A 7-inch pie crust, 8-inch pie
Yeah,
crust?
there you
like
go.
that, regular
Sure.
thing? So I'm not asking you to do it. That's not what we're asking you to do. But if you were to look at that whole pie there and you said you were going to say, hey, I'm going to do a shoe fly pie challenge, what would you give that over under? You think?
Like speed? Or
No, it's over under how many? Well, I don't know. What do you think?
I do a speed eater
This
on it.
is more of a speed eater
Yeah.
than it is a bite eater.
Yeah,
All right.
for sure.
What? How long do you think you can knock that bad boy out in?
120.
Yeah, I was
minute,
thinking
20
under a
seconds?
minute. I was
think
going to
I
say
got
a
one.
minute. I think you
A
can do it.
minute and 20 seconds. Holy shnikes! I would love to see it.
Next week I'm bringing a whole one.
Bring
in.
them whole one in. So then, for all you followers, he was going to be doing the shoe fly over under a minute and 20 seconds. Look at that thing. Eye it up real quick. Let me tell you something. I'm looking at this man's eyes right now, and I'm going on under.
Mark
You're
can't keep
going
his
on-
foot
I'm
down.
going on under.
I'm going under too. I think he
Always.
has it in under 60.
I'm going under.
Always go under.
Yeah,
cool.
I'm
Very
going with the
cool.
under. So, all right, what are we trying next? So we got the peanut butter whoopie pie and the pumpkin whoopie pie. There's votes.
Don't matter to me.
All right, let's go peanut butter.
Peanut butter. Peanut butter.
Ricky's in the peanut butter.
All right, peanut butter whoopie pie. So it's got like a dark chocolate and a cream center. I don't know where the peanut butter flavor is going to come from, but it's very peanut butter flavor.
It is.
So the cream's the peanut butter.
It looks like chocolate. Like if I pulled that out of the top without reading like what it is, I'm gonna say that's a chocolate
Chocolate
whoopie
whoopie pie.
with some
Yeah.
cream in it.
Okay, not my favorite.
Now, is it true, Rat, that the cream they use Amish women's breast milk for the cream? I've heard that somewhere. Is that you know?
I've
that
never
or
seen
not?
them made.
Dead
so
serious
I cannot
right
tell
now.
you.
You've never seen them made?
No,
Oh, so you couldn't like answer that.
I can't.
All right, see if you can find out for us.
All right, well, while we look up whether or not the cream is Amish women breast milk, Ricky, what's your thoughts on the peanut butter pie?
The peanut butter is coming forward. real
Yeah, a
quick
lot
on
of
it.
peanut butter,
Yeah.
right?
I'd like the chocolate be darker.
All right.
It's not bad though.
All right, well, we're waiting for numbers. Throw it out there.
6.9.
6.9.
I'll take it.
Not
Tell
quite.
you what, 6.9. I think he's gonna be high number. Where did you get that chicken pop?
All right, he's going to first of all, he's giving the pot pie a 0.
Yeah.
And he's going to give the chicken soup.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I'm not a food critic, but a guy from a guy that loves chocolate and loves peanut butter, these two things together ain't working for me.
No.
Nope.
No.
Nope. I don't know what it is. But anyway, I already know I like the pumpkin one.
But I feel like is the cream the peanut butter?
Yeah,
and
the
top
cream's
the
the peanut-
chocolate.
No,
I just want to be clear. I'm still eating this whole thing. I just want to, but
the cream is the peanut butter. So like you said, if you go to the store, like you really have to look at the label.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'll just look at it, grab one, wanting a chocolate peanut butter one. It's
Okay.
just a chocolate.
well, yeah. If you thought this was a regular one and took a bite of it, that peanut butter hit you.
Yeah.
Well, what's wild is that it is like for the amount of chocolate
Cake or whatever.
cake around it, it is a strong peanut butter flavor that knocks out.
So I do have to say one quick thing. So I was doing a fundraiser for my daughter for her volleyball team, and the one thing you could order was whoopie pies. So Reggie bought some stuff, and I said, "What'd you get?" And he's like, "I got those pie things." I said, "Well, just to let you know, it's not a pie." It says pie. What is it then? I said, "It's delicious, but it's not a pie. I'm just giving you a heads
Not
up."
a big old pie.
Yeah.
It's a whoopie.
So I can't wait to see what he says about them.
That's not where I thought you were going. Hey, let me mention one thing. I found these on the side of the road when I was going to pick up a pie. Oh, great.
So I guess whoopie because it looks like a whoopie cushion.
I honestly don't know.
You know what I mean? Whoa. I thought you were the Amish guru back here. I thought you knew all things Amish.
It's the alternative to, you can call it a black moon or a black and white bomb.
Oh, that's from the Pittsburgh area.
Yeah, BFO. Big Fat Oreo. I love that one. Big Fat Oreo. Yeah. It's an American baked confection that may be considered either a cookie or a pie. All right. No, Pennsylvania again, Amish country. I tell you, I've had these for a long time. I did not realize that this was an Amish thing.
Oh, look at that. It's the whoopie pie is the official state. Yeah.
I'll be darned.
Man, I'll tell you what, man. People sleeping on the Amish. They got it going on.
So the largest whoopie pie ever created was in 2011, weighing 1,062 pounds. All right.
That's all.
Over on that one, yeah.
Definitely dying before you're halfway there, for sure. Yeah. What'd you say?
No breast milk.
No breast milk in the cream, okay?
Did it specifically say that?
Yeah.
It did it really?
Yeah.
I'll be darned.
It's a old wives' tale.
Okay. All right.
So you're being serious about that? You heard
I wasn't kidding. Yeah. You think I'm making
Yeah, I did.
making breast milk jokes?
100% thought you made that.
Hey, I'm very serious about my breast milk.
Like
So
I
it's
worked
a
on
wives' tale.
I worked on an Amish farm for like 5 years and never seen them make whoopie pies.
First of all, how have we just heard that Matt worked on an Amish farm for 5 years?
Yeah.
All this conversation we've been having. Now we know why he's so biased.
100%.
Do you still have the hats and all? Do you do anything?
No.
They beat the pot pie into them.
But I did have to dress Amish because it was right next to I don't know if you guys have ever been up there to Lancaster and the tourist attractions, but Willow Valley.
Yeah.
So the farm was
My
right
friend
next
got
to Willow
married there.
Valley. Okay, yeah. So the farm was right next to Willow Valley. So they didn't want tourists and stuff coming onto the farm thinking that we were just random people. So they asked us. It was me and my little brother. They asked us to dress Amish while we worked down there.
But that was cool. We played
It was
dress
fun.
up.
Oh, so we know why it's called whoopie. So when young kids or Amish farmers would find these in their lunch, they would yell whoopie. They would be so happy that they named it. Not the greatest origin story for food.
It's believed that.
Yeah, it's believed that. I'd like to think that they're made from breast milk as well.
Yeah.
That's the only exciting thing they had.
Tarty. Tarty.
Amish land,
So hey, all right. So we've got the shoe fly pie at a 7.4, and we've got the chocolate peanut butter whoopie pie at a 6.9. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. I think the next one here we have is the what do you call it? The pumpkin.
Pumpkin whoopie
The
pie.
pumpkin whoopie. All right. You guys gonna try the pumpkin whoopie?
This is the one Mark's most excited for.
All right. Here we
About
go.
this.
I hope
a
it
lot.
doesn't disappoint.
Let's go pumpkin whoopie it. All right. They're biting it down.
Nope. I love it already.
Mark's a fan. He's already stealing everybody else's.
So I will say this: it's definitely pumpkin spice. It's not just pumpkin; it's got that spice. There's spice to it. To me, I mean, look, I love pumpkin, so this is very good to me.
I like that cream cheese icing too.
I would
Really.
like a little bit more cream chease in it. It's a lot more of the bread than cream cheese. Yeah, that's probably just hit or miss on each one.
Oh yeah.
Ricky's taking another bite. He wants to really put a good thought into this one. I like where he's at here.
Are you a pumpkin fan? First of all,
I'm not a fan, but I'm not a fan. You know what I'm saying?
so it's going to be an honest review.
Yeah.
You're not doing backflip when it turns fall because pumpkin's
No,
out.
I like pumpkin pie. That's my favorite
Who
pie.
doesn't?
of all.
Who doesn't?
Yes.
So good.
All right, so where are we at with this one, Ricky?
My least favorite.
Oh,
Sorry, Mark.
bite your tongue.
What are you giving this one? Let me guess. Can I guess?
Yeah.
You have your number in your head right now. But is the number in your head?
Yeah, we're locked in.
Okay, it's locked in. He's locked in with the number. I'm going to go with a 5.2.
Oh no, it's not that bad.
I was going to say 6.2.
6.6.
Man, 6.6.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's so good. I mean, I'll eat it.
Just pass it my way.
I'm sorry, what was that, Mark? You had something in your mouth. All right, well, good. Hey, all right, now the next question. Obviously, we had the over/under. So I'm assuming these whoopie cushions, these whoopie pies. Sorry, not cushions. Don't eat them. All right, the cushions probably been sat on. So these look like they've been sat on too. Matt, did you sat on these on the way home? On the way over here, they look kind of flat. So, Ricky, this looks like this would be a over/under.
Yeah.
How many bites?
Definitely a
challenge
bite
on this one, right?
situation, yeah.
So, on that whoopie pie right there, and I think we might have an opportunity here. Would you want to do an in-house challenge here on the over/under on whoopie? Have somebody video you?
Like right now? Not right now.
All right, I'll throw it out there.
He said he does not want to choke to death on radio.
We'd like to do it with the Fireway Podcast logo in the background. So no,
I like where your head's at, Fred.
what's your over/under on the whoopie pie? I mean, I have my number. I'm gonna see what you think.
It's probably for the viewers. It's probably like 4 inches wide. You'd say, like
I would
Yeah.
say, I would say, yeah,
Maybe
I
It's
think-
the size of a softball, but smashed
Yeah.
down. Yep.
yeah, like one of those smash softballs to
Yeah.
get the right spin.
I'm definitely saying 2 bites.
2.
I mean, it's for sure a 2-biter.
So can we try this eventually today?
So
Actually, today.
I was going to say I thought you could do. My idea was a 1.5er, honestly. But you know the size of your mouth better than I do.
And when I say can we try this, it's 100% you.
You don't want to do it? You should try it.
I think you could do it. There's no way you can't shove that whole thing in your
I don't
mouth. The
think I
problem
can.
with it is it's so dry. I don't think it.
Yeah, that's
you.
Tough, yeah. You definitely need some aqua.
Glass
Yeah,
of milk.
I don't want to be responsible for this man's demise.
My
right,
question is,
so-
how do you eat all this food and stay so skinny?
He works out,
I
man.
work out, yeah.
You can't tell. My man got some guns on him. When he had the weight beater on up there, I saw the lats. Man, they were popping out a little bit. I'm like, my man does a little bit of working out.
It was funny because I was watching his TikToks, and of course my daughters, they're on TikTok, and I shared one of the videos with them, and they're like, "Wait, he works at Fireline?" I was like, "Yeah, he works at Fireline."
So, question not food related is, you had your Joe Red Dirt locks going on in the video, and now your hair's curly.
Yeah.
What happened there?
What happened? Well, the shop guys, I was talking with them one day. I'm like, guys, I'm kind of sick of this hair. We thinking buzz or perm?
Oh, okay.
They all voted perm.
So you got it
yeah, I
perm.
just went with
Okay.
the
So
perm.
naturally, it's just straight, not curly.
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
very straight.
All right. Are you going to bring it back, or you dig in the perm?
Yeah, I'm cool with the perm.
I would have
right
loved
now.
to have seen a challenge with the perm rod in your hair. That would have been fantastic.
We want a video of that next time.
Yeah. All right. I'll keep that in mind.
Are we?
So how often are you getting it permed?
Like every 6 months or so.
Really?
Yeah.
It's, Justin's mom, right?
Yeah.
Justin's mom, Justin Harmon's mom, has her own hair studio, and I can't give her a shout out because I don't know what it's called. Do you know what it's called?
Tabby's House of Styles.
Gabby's House of
Tabby's.
Styles. Tabby's
Tabby's
with a T, House of Styles. Where's it located at? Ricky does
648.
not know. Okay.
Somewhere on 648.
Okay, off of B&A Boulevard.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, look it up. You can find. We got a couple more minutes on this chicken stuff that we're going to eat.
We're heating up.
So it's warming up for us, and we're gonna get to that.
Chicken stuff. I
Yeah.
prefer chicken
I don't wanna-
shit.
Let's take a little diversion here, like Mark said. Let's get into what you do at Fireline, how you got to Fireline.
Oh, that's right. This is a Fireway podcast. Right? You work here at Fireline, don't you?
Yeah, I
I
do
forgot all
work
about that. Hey, good question, Mark, Matt.
I'm still eating.
yeah. How can tell?
So how'd I get here? Yeah. My dad works here. Tom
And
Jarrell.
who is your father?
Tom Jarrell.
Tom Jarrell.
Don't ask me what he does. I really don't know.
It's a reflection of
Neither does Mark. Mark's not sure either.
Yeah, but he works here. Then he got my brother in the shop. And I don't know. I really had no plans after high school. So I was like, you know what, Dad, you're trying to get me into?
Yeah. So I know we. So Jason. I keep saying Jarrell.
I always
but
say
it's
Jarrell.
It's
I mean,
how
tomato,
do
tomato.
you- how do you say it?
It's Jarrell.
Jarrell.
Jarrell. Okay, good.
Jason Jarrell worked in the shop and then left to go into the Air Force, which he just recently graduated. So
Oh, very cool.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jason. For
sure.
And then was a fantastic kid, fantastic worker, and so was Tom.
He works out too, right? He was pretty buff too, wasn't he?
He got a little chunky in the shop, man. Everybody gets chunky in the shop, except for these guys that we got up there now. These are staying skinny, and I don't know how they're doing it. Because everybody who's ever started at the shop has gotten chunky.
Okay.
A lot of donuts, I guess. But yeah, so Tom's a great guy, great worker as well. And then when they recommended Ricky too, we were waiting. I don't know if you were old enough at first.
No, probably not.
So we had to wait a little bit, but then when Jason left and we had an opening, then we kind of brought Ricky in. So he's in the shop, and I can he can tell you what he does. It's
Yeah, I'm just mainly with dry chem extinguishers right now, ABC powder. And I'll touch on halons and clean guards sometimes. I just servicing those, fixing those, 6-year maintenance, 12-year, stuff like that.
Yep. So it's grind 8 hours a day every day in that shop. These guys are on their feet. I am going to take another bite of this pie. Don't judge me.
It's a good pie.
Good, man.
So do you have aspirations of maybe getting on the road doing some extinguishers or
I mean,
doing
yeah,
something
for
else in
sure.
the company?
For sure, go out through the company.
Yeah. Okay. So far you like it here?
Yeah.
And how long you been here now?
A year and some change, maybe
All right,
2 months now.
All right. So you graduated high school last year, or what? In 23 or 24?
Yeah, class of 2023.
23. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're almost 20 then.
Yeah.
Getting there.
Sadly.
All right. Huh?
Sadly.
You're all right, buddy. Day, don't rush it. all right?
I never
Don't
want to
rush it.
grow up.
I'm gonna be 50 this year. Please trust me. Don't rush it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm chewing.
Yeah. So in the shop, you do a lot of the portable stuff. ABC has the reason why you look like you were in a powdered sugar factory.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's inevitable, man. It's inevitable. You just go like we clean. These guys clean every Friday, and it doesn't matter. By Monday afternoon, it's dirty again.
So what I tell you what. So we asked. We had another podcast here. We asked the day in the life of an extinguisher portable guy. What's the day in the life of a shop guy here at Fireline? If people want to kind of know what you guys go through daily.
I mean, you walk in, look at the dirty shop, kind of get sad over that, and you just grab some extinguishers and service them. I mean, all day, every day. You blow them down, take the powder out of them, and depending on which, you have your 6 years and you have your hydro test. They're basically the same process, except hydro testing, it's going to be you fill them with water and you pressurize them 3 times the test pressure. Make sure it doesn't explode or anything.
So what is that test pressure?
Normally it's going to be 585.
PSI.
Yeah, normal.
Water pressure.
Yep.
All right, 10-4. You got to put them in a little tank up there and pressurize them.
Yeah. Little cage we put them in.
Now the blowing down looks fun. Anytime I hear a bunch of going off up there, look up there, got white powder everywhere. You got sitting on the dock just blowing extinguishers out. That looks like that could be fun. Now it looks like you guys go out back and battle. Is that not the case with these things? Like you blow them down on each other?
No, it just looks like that. It's very frowned upon. The safety guys sitting over here. We don't spray each other.
It's funny how quickly you jumped in on that. We don't do that. We don't do that.
Have you had any like I want to say OS moments?
A wheel unit went off the other day.
Yep. So for those of you that don't know what a wheeled unit is, there's 100. So a normal fire extinguisher will have 2.5, 5, 10, or 20 pounds of dry chemical powder in it. This wheeled unit had 125 pounds of dry chemical powder. Not only just was it dry chemical powder, it was purple K powder, which is the finest of the fine powders. So you can imagine that was
Great time.
Yeah, I came in after the fact. And
How'd it go off? Just
We went pressurize it, and
it had a bad part on it.
Okay.
I was actually part of that. I was really part of the reason it went off. So we were looking for a part to replace a damaged part, and it was just the wrong part got to the unit, and it was an oversight. Thankfully, it's not a dangerous oversight, but it was a messy oversight.
Yeah.
You know, it was one of those things. You don't have the right part. We had no way to stop this thing because once they fire, man, they fire.
it flipped upside down from the pressure spraying out. It flipped back.
Yeah, so that's got 200 psi. This stuff shooting out. This fine powder shooting out in a if you've seen our shop, it's not the biggest, but it was. I mean, these guys. We spent.
Day and a half clean.
A day and a half cleaning, and then we came in a few weeks later on a Saturday and spent we cleaned for 6 hours on the Saturday, and we spent the first 3 just scrubbing the walls.
They were purple.
Because they were purple.
Oh my!
So it was fun. Yeah.
Oh my!
Yep. And it's what I mean. It'll never be it'll never be fully clean. It's just how it is.
No, thank you, man. My goodness. So what's your favorite part of the job, and what's your least favorite part of your job?
I like the guys I work with. They're cool.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of guys just like talking up there all day, every day, messing around, getting the work done.
Messing around in a positive work way.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Of course,
for sure.
Of course.
Yeah, so and I'm just only jumping in because I worked in the shop and I kind of I oversee the shop. Is you have to,
And also, you just do like jumping in.
I do like to jump in, but you have to, man. Like you have to kind of keep it light up there. You guys are in there grinding every day. You're working with the same people next to each other. If you don't keep it light, you don't try to have fun, it can be very monotonous.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
If I didn't like those guys, I wouldn't have lasted 2 months in there.
Yeah, so we
Yeah,
try. It
absolutely.
is a type of person that we look for when we're hiring in the shop. I always go athletes, and I don't always hire athletes, but that's one of the questions, and it's because it's a teamwork mentality up there. You got to know what it's like to work with a bunch of people day in and day out. So it's a little bit of a grind. And while I'm talking, I see Mike scooping out this chicken pot pie, getting it ready for us to do the final taste test of the day on it.
Looking like a ravioli.
Raviolis have stuff in the center of them.
I didn't say it was. I said it looked like a ravioli. It's square like a ravioli.
Smells really good.
It does smell good. It smells like great chicken soup.
Listen, so Are we going? We're not. We're not.
I'm gonna punch you in the mouth, dude.
We can't
That's enough.
debate.
There you go.
We can't debate the name, Eddie, because we can't. You know, they call it what they call it. But we can discuss the flavor of it. It definitely does not look like any chicken soup I've ever had. I will say that I don't know what. All right, so let me explain to the listeners what this is. It looks all right at first glance. It looked like chicken noodle soup, and now that I am looking at it, all right, you got the broth is broth, right? But it's got this big square floating in it. I don't know what it is.
That's Popeye dough.
That's what I was calling
It's
ravioli.
pie dough, but it's cut into squares. It's got some chicken pieces floating around and these little tiny
Potatoes.
chopped up. Almost look like if you imagine like the pineapple chunks, but they're potatoes.
Smells good.
Like I said, I've never had this brand, so
Uh-oh.
I'm just as excited to try it.
So it kind of looks like a square dumpling. What it boils down to,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So if you ever had like chicken and dumplings,
Not
basically, this is basically what it
Yeah.
looks like to me as a chicken and dumpling type soup.
Jumping the gun there.
And I think that sums it up right there. That's it. That's my new thing. It's
So
really-
to me,
it's-
dumplings have like a, I don't know, like a dry center, like they're kind of doughy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This doesn't have that dry.
Tasty. I like the mixture. I like the dough, the soft dough, and I like the crunchy potatoes. I'm not.
And I like to
getting-
put Old Bay on it.
Old Bay would be good, yeah, but I don't get a lot of chicken aftertaste or anything like that. Like sometimes broth is really salty.
Yep.
Definitely don't have that.
It's good. It's good.
good.
I mean, yeah. I'm not going to debate that it's not good.
No,
I'm not debate what it's called, but it was not good.
It's not a chicken pot pie, though. There's no crust.
I'm sorry, Ricky. Say that again.
It's not a chicken pot pie.
All right.
it is a
Sorry,
soup.
man.
Matt, this is coming from a guy who got 40,000 followers on Instagram and 95,000 followers on TikTok.
Apparently, none of them are in Lancaster except me.
Yeah, probably.
Amish don't have radios or TV, dude. I mean, how can they follow them?
Yeah, not
They
at
don't have
all.
cell phones.
They don't have any of that.
If they did, though, they'd be following them.
Yeah. I'll work on that this weekend.
Appreciate
Get
it.
you some Amish followers.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's going to provide them all with cell phones. You heard it here first. Yeah, I like it. I'm giving it a definitely not a pot pie, definitely a soup, and it's a solid 6 or 7 in my book.
It's safety. I like it.
Yeah, I agree. Good 7.
Good. Oh, Ricky gave it a 7.
Man, that's high.
Tell you what,
It's good, man.
you brought some good stuff. Ricky approves. Ricky
You want to do my shopping from now on?
Ricky give it a thumbs up.
You should come up to the Effort Affair with Mark.
What was that?
I'm still trying to convince my wife to drive 2 hours from Charlestown.
Are you guys camping that weekend?
We're going to Charlestown for our anniversary. That's our wedding anniversary.
How many years?
13.
Congratulations.
And then I said, well, let's just leave Saturday morning and go to the fair. So we're working on it. It's a 2 hour and 15-minute drive from Charlestown. Matt's got to live in the middle of nowhere.
I just throw on Ricky's Instagram or TikTok page and just veg out for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, man. I could do it, but this is pretty good.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's all tasty stuff. Don't get me wrong. I like it all. The shoe fly pie, I would never been a huge fan. That one wasn't bad. Like I said, that wasn't super thick.
You gotta make sure you get a wet bottom.
Maybe that's the difference.
Yeah.
I mean,
What's
I
the
never
difference
heard.
between them?
Like Fred said, so like if you get like just a normal shoe fly pie, it's gonna be thicker, and I think it's drier.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I'll
The
look
wet
for
bottom is like they either called a wet bottom or a gooey.
Or gooey. Okay. I'm looking for the wet. If that was the wet bottom, I'll get me a wet bottom.
Yeah, I like the gooey. ooey.
So, Matt, are you happy? Are you happy with the results here?
I'm very happy,
Matt's happy. He got food.
and we got some extra here, so I'm hoping you do some
Are
reviews
you
on your page.
Well, we'll let you know. We'll post that if that happens. But have you conceded yet that this is not a pot pie? You're just not going to go with that this is a soup?
No, it's pot pie.
Okay.
I need the IT guy to throw up on the screen with a pot pie.
Hey, so
Please.
I want to know, it's we did have it in a pot. We had it in a crock pot. So
Yep.
you got the chicken pot part. I just don't understand where the pie part comes in. There's no pie.
Yeah, but see, it's pot pie. That's why what you call chicken pot pie, we call chicken pie. Because it's in a pie. Yeah.
All right. All right. Look, for the first time ever, it made sense when he just said
Well, but let me tell you though, like I'm just going off of how my wife makes a chicken pot pie. All the ingredients are made in a pot. And then it gets thrown into a pie. It's all she cooks everything in the pot.
That's how we
do it. It's a pot, and then it goes into the pie and then finishes off in the oven.
You bake it like
so
a pie.
Chicken pot and then the pie. Yeah. So put it together, say chicken pot pie.
Chicken pie.
You know what I mean?
Skip the middle.
Whatever it was good. All the food was good, Matt. Thank you again for bringing this in.
Yeah.
This is really good. Ricky, thank you for joining us today, man. I appreciate it.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, great time.
All right,
Hey,
man.
so look, we're not going to let you off the hook too easy. So I don't know if you've listened to the show before, but there's a question we like to ask everybody who's on the show. And you can take a couple seconds to think about it. So you've been here for just about 14 months or so. And, you know, what I always ask, or what we always try to ask our guests is, what would Ricky today say to Ricky coming to Fireline first day 14 months ago? Any advice, any thoughts?
You're going to have to give me a second, man.
Yeah, so
That's a finger.
yeah, so what would
Probably talk more.
yeah.
My first 3 months, I hardly said anything to anyone up there.
You did.
Yeah, I was just to myself. So just talk more, ask more questions.
Open up a little sooner.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Even when I came in here today, I was quiet.
Yeah.
I'm just a quiet person like that.
I get you. Yeah, I am too. I'm very quiet.
Yeah, yeah, okay. But no, man, that's good. Talk more. But
I
yeah,
like
it's normal when you're first starting somewhere to be a little bit shy.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, I think that's a good answer. I mean, I think that's something good to recognize in yourself, especially at the young age, that, hey, you know what, maybe I need to open up a little more and come across new people or do new things, and the whole world out there, and you know, it's only gonna give back what you put in. So yeah, that's a good. I like that one. That's a good one.
Yeah, man, be yourself, man.
For
Life
sure.
goes by too fast. Do your thing. Continued success on your channels.
Yeah.
Remember, you can follow Ricky at Review by Rick. You can get his links are in his bio to all of his platforms that he's on. He's doing really well. Check Ricky out. Thank you, everybody, for eating and enjoying it and joining us today.
Matt, again, thank you for bringing in all the goodies, buddy.
No problem.
Awesome. We'll talk to you next time.
See you guys.
See you.